Joining us now to talk about what's actually going on is MSNBC meteorologist Bill Cairns.
But first, you hammered the nail in. I got to pull it back out and just hammer it just a little more.
Okay.
Because let's just go show you the maps. Okay, so he sent the Alabama tweet out saying Alabama was at risk along with Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia. So we can take the weather map and we can show that morning that he sent the tweet, about 4 hours before it out, this was the official forecast. So most people in a position of power would wake up, see this, and, pretty obvious, right? But maybe he didn't see it 5 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
Maybe he missed it. So after we went through all this nonsense that you just said today, the president tweeted out this map saying that this was his proof of why Alabama was in the cone. All those squiggly lines are our computer models. And you look at it, you go, he's got us. Look. Even some go to Louisiana.
A couple of those lines.
Even Louisiana and Mississippi. If that's the case, I don't know why he left Louisiana and Mississippi off Alabama. So then I was like, well, let's take a closer look at this. Oh, the date is August 28th. Wait, he tweeted that out on September 1st. This was 4 days before he sent the tweet out about Alabama. So I said, well, why would you pick 4 days before the tweet? Why would you pick a map?
Yeah.
So I said, okay, well, let's go see what those spaghetti lines looked like. This is on the Weather Nerds website. This is hours before the tweet, what the spaghetti lines looked like.
So it's the same kind of map.
Same kind of map.
But it's the day that he actually sent the Alabama tweet.
Hours before he did it. None of them in Alabama. So he couldn't have sent that up saying that's the reason why. So maybe he didn't see that. Let's go back 24 hours before he sent out the Alabama tweet. Still, none of the lines go in there.
Wow.
So if that is his proof, then he wants us to believe that for 4 days, canceling Poland and golfing, he didn't get any other weather maps showing it was going. So what's worse? Trying to cover this up and keep going on it? Or the fact that his argument saying that 4 days.
So
at this point, should we apologize to everyone at the National Hurricane Center, all the emergency managers, and everyone that evacuated in South Carolina and North Carolina that may be watching right now, trying to get some facts information?
Well, that's the key here for me, because real information is always important. It's the basis of living as an adult. It's the basis of our democracy. Yeah. It's the basis of us communicating with one another on the basis that allows us to make rational decisions about how to conduct ourselves as citizens and live our lives, even just as members of families and responsible people. Facts matter. In a situation that is a literally and formally declared emergency, facts are life and death. And in this case, we've got this new hurdle for people like you and for people who work at the National Weather Service, people who work at the National Hurricane Center, who are trying to save lives by conveying real information. There's a brand new hurdle we've never had before, which is the president conveying repeatedly, insistently false information that serves some other purpose for him. And I want to know how dangerous it is, I guess.
Yeah, we have people at the National Hurricane Center for the last week have been working round-the-clock shifts, watching the storm with the best scientific knowledge to help everyone out. They left their families on Labor Day weekend when the storm really started getting really nasty. And you know how many media inquiries they got today? Hey, will you guys comment on this? Will you comment on the president doing this? And what are they supposed to do? They're supposed to be non-political. They're not supposed to. They're just trying to give science. And then we got someone doodling on their maps that the emergency managers use for preparations and evacuations to save people's lives. I mean, I don't know. At this point, should we go and help the people in South Carolina and North Carolina?
Yeah, well, I mean, I asked somewhat rhetorically in my introduction here, like, what's the cure to this? I do actually think that the cure to this is real information.
It's science.
Science?
It's like the climate argument. It's science. It's like, if you don't want to believe the science, fine. But, that's up to every individual.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.